The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the New York Giants. And here it's the Giants' defense making a statement. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Giants win their third straight game as they get the victory today. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. The Packers come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Cowboys. And this is Brock Purdy. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, well, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. These guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up from the 47. It's 2nd and 5. Pierce now up the middle. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dameon Pierce with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give up the middle to Singletary. A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The numbers a week ago for Singletary, 9 carries, 65 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complimentary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Got his man, it's Thornton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Sanders to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
60 by 6.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So nothing doing there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Bronco 80.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Touchdown! Dante Thornton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. There's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Dallas.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he gets it down to the 32. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And the Cowboy first down.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Let's go, kill.
At the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Giants 7.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Sanders. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, here's Shadur. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down in a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Liking it.
At the 22-yard.
Throwing, Sanders. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 6 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8-yard pickup. 1st down.
To throw is Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the the 6-yard line.
They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, 20.
Prescott to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up fourth down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. This is Marvin Mims. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers at home to take on Washington. And this is Jaden Daniels. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Saints get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to be stepped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Sanders. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Ready.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a New York Giant.
From the gun, it's Shadur. Completes this one to Thornton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
New York Giants.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
At the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Back to throw. Sanders. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. Powering forward. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 19
You
yards.
can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce.
Can you do any more work to make it more dramatic for not much game than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. What would he get out of it?
And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
A 64-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now Dak on the option left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Prescott from the gun. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Give to Pierce. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down and a yard. They go again with Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. And he will have the 1st down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Pierce gets this one running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run here with Pierce. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Liking 18. Reno. Alert.
Singletary to get the drive started. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sanders to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. To throw now. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he returns this to the 22. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jay Ferguson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Giants 21.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun here, Sanders. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
On the go.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Sanders. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Well, the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Savant. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Dallas, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.